Só apagar aqui a luz.
Wands is ready. State of Play is back with an in-depth look at the magic brewing and Hogwarts legacy.
Ok, vai começar então Hogwarts. Vamos ver como é que isto está. Seja com o trailerzinho. State of Play, dedicado então ao jogo de Harry Potter, não é? Tem estado há 2 anos escondido. Warner Bros. Games. Avalanche. Weird and Wolves.
Lumos.
Ok, gameplay.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Isto parece estar bom. Isto parece estar muito bom.
Welcome to Hogwarts Legacy. You're a new student at the famed School of Witchcraft and
Chegou a ficar bom exclusivo PlayStation 5.
ability to manipulate powerful ancient magic hidden in the wizarding world. You'll need to uncover what's behind the return of this forgotten magic and who is seeking to harness it to destroy wizard kind, as you may be the one that decides the fate of the entire wizarding world.
Vamos decidir o
But
futuro.
before you can study magic and begin to solve these mysteries, you must create the witch or wizard you want
Vamos
to be.
criar personagem, não é? Isto é bom. Isto é bom. Dá para fazer youtubers, não é? Me dá com o cabelo.
Sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Gryffindor, Hufflepuff,
Gryffindor!
Ravenclaw, or Slytherin. After you settle into
Dá para
your
escolher cada uma
with your
dos emblemas da
the
escola.
common room. You will then need to attend classes, and you do have some catching up to do, as you were starting Hogwarts late as a 5th year.
So you are the new student.
You'll begin your studies attending charms, defense against the dark arts, herbology, and potions classes, to name
Vamos
a few.
aprender os feitiços, não é? Todo o tipo de feitiços
Hello.
para combater as trevas.
Please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work. But I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge.
The best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Claro que vamos ter rivais, não é? Era lógico que temos rivais.
You may begin.
Oi, o gameplay parece estar bom, não é? O gameplay parece estar muito bom.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school.
Here you'll meet your professors and learn to cast spells, grow magical plants, brew potions, and more. In between classes, you'll be able to explore the castle.
Portanto, no meio das classes, não é? Ou seja, das aulas, vamos poder desbloquear novos conteúdos do mapa aberto. Vamos aprender truques novos, pelos vistos. Não é preciso estar nas aulas para aprender feitiços. Aqueles feitiços escondidos, não é? Secretos. São sítios icónicos dos filmes, não é? Do livro.
It's the late 1800s, so while the common rooms and classes may be familiar, most of your professors will not be. However, you may recognize a few faces.
Oh! Quem ele é?
Once Sir Patrick lets me join the Headless Hunt, I'll be right there with them. This offering is sure to win them. Don't forget why I'm here, sir.
You'll come to know this eclectic group of talented witches and wizards in class and while completing side assignments that are part of a special curriculum. Ones designed to help you catch up with the other 5th years at your own speed.
Mistérios. Estou curioso como é que vai funcionar o sistema de feitiços. Porque ao fim e ao cabo devem ser bastantes. Após algum tempo no jogo devem ser bastantes. Como é que nós, sei lá, algumas combinações de botões ou se é possível?
Enigmatic Professor Fig to try and discover if the rumors of a mounting goblin rebellion hold any weight and if the safety of Hogwarts lies in the balance.
I have opinions differ as to how great a threat he really is.
Ok, vamos lutar contra os goblins. Vamos ser Goblin Slayer.
The world of this era is fraught with dangers. Creatures corrupted by a magical force, powerful goblins, and sinister witches and wizards, all willing to fight, even kill, to achieve their own goals. In fact, this is the alliance between the goblins and dark wizards.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction.
Who
is this child? You're not telling me.
But perhaps you shouldn't involve yourself with that just yet. Let's go.
Será que é Mr. Potter? Spells and combats. Construir o ponte. Ai, isto vai ser muito bom. Isto vai ser muito bom. Olhem para isto. Vais construir o ponte, meu. Ai, batalha de varinhas.
Enemies possess unique defensive and offensive abilities, including blasting curses, stunning spells, enchanted weaponry, and more. While some may attack directly, others might enchant and incapacitate you. Mastery of the shield charm allows you to deflect ranged spells and direct weapon strikes.
Bem, acho que o sistema de combate deve estar muito bom. Vamos ver R1. Já podemos usar o cenário para a nossa vantagem.
Students who become particularly adept at spellcasting will find many ways to exploit.
Isso não parece estar mal. Portanto, alguns adversários vão-nos atordoar enquanto os outros atacam diretamente. Isso é bom, temos vários tipos. Temos vários tipos de adversários, não é? Parecendo os mesmos, podem ser diferentes. Portanto, o adversário principal será então uma união de feiticeiros com os goblins, não é? No final do jogo, os goblins devem ter sido usados e a legião dos feiticeiros maus, digamos assim, seja liderada por Lord Voldemort. Aqui eu. Spectronos. Aí está. Será que aparece o Potter? Sério, fixe, a partir daquelas personagens que nós conhecemos, não é? Seria muito bom. Para dar outra pica ao jogo.
You'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time.
Talentos e habilidades. Isto dá para fazer upgrades. Ok. Completar desafios e objetivos do jogo. Dá para fazer upgrade aos nossos feitiços e poções. Temos loot? Oh my god.
That will increase your offensive and defensive capabilities in combat. Gear can be upgraded and specialized to allow for greater abilities for your chosen playstyle.
Strong
even motion when cutting your ingredients.
Oh, isto parece muito bom, meu. Dá para fazer tudo, desde as poções aos feitiços.
Spells are not the only tools at your disposal in combat.
Aqui se calhar o DualSense vai estar muito...
Further your magical education at Hogwarts, progressing your development as a witch or
Vai ser dos principais motivos, não é?
when
Portanto,
you need a boost.
as habilidades do DualSense no jogo.
Grow and deploy magical plants to mob the battlefield and keep your enemies at bay.
Ok.
You can even unleash deadly mandrake seedlings to incapacitate unsuspecting enemies. In Beasts class, you will learn about a variety of magical beasts you might encounter, both at school and as you explore
Magical
the
beasts,
surrounding the castle and its grounds.
Vamos grifo?
The goal of today is to remind
Oh,
all of you
varinha.
how to maneuver on a broomstick safely.
Learning
Isto era uma das coisas que eu gostava de ver, não é?
so that you may travel around the
Portanto, a
world.
cena de voar na
I
varinha.
want you to do my herbology homework.
You're despicable.
Companions.
These may be taught to you by students who become your friends. As you develop relationships with these schoolmates, they can accompany you on your journey as your companions.
Oh, isso é fixe.
And over time, you'll learn their stories.
Ok, vamos ter então pessoas que nos vão acompanhar nas missões, consoante o nível de amizade que temos com eles. Eles vão nos contando então a história deles.
Greeting has a kind heart and loves magical beasts, connecting with them more easily than with humans.
What happens now?
Unafraid of detention or breaking the rules,
Sneaking in the restricted section again!
is Sebastian Sallow, a charismatic Slytherin
We've been over this, boy. Bribblefix cannot reverse a curse.
with a troubling family secret.
Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
You'll meet these students and more as you explore common rooms, hallways between classes, and regular gathering areas.
The Room of
Welcome
Requirements.
to the Room of Requirement.
Ok. Também é uma das zonas muito conhecidas dos livros e dos filmes.
Known as the Room of Requirement. You're introduced to this space that seems to sense what you need and then provides it for you.
Portanto, dá para ver o que é que cada coisa precisa para ser criada, não é?
The room provides space for you to sow and harvest plants, brew potions, and upgrade your gear. A helpful house elf named Deke helps you discover vivariums that allow you to nurture your own menagerie of magical beasts.
What is it?
Deke isn't sure. Only one way to find out.
You can freely customize this space to reflect your personality and magical specialties.
Aí está grifo.
Not everything you need on your journey is available at Hogwarts. You'll want to visit the nearby wizarding village of Hogwarts.
Ok, temos mapa para além de Hogwarts, não é?
The supplies you require.
Portanto, as vilas e devemos conseguir chegar até elas com o comboio, não é?
Some recipes to seeds for magical plants to all sorts of gear. But Hogsmeade also has its dangerous side. A band of dark witches and wizards, emboldened by the turmoil of the times, wander the village outskirts. You must avoid them or defeat them. As you explore, you'll find the world surrounding Hogwarts is alive with activity, wonders, and areas of unusual interest. As the school year progresses, dynamic seasons and climates will fill the sky with lightning or sunshine.
Vão ser as estações do ano, o tempo,
Unique wizarding
de forma
in the
dinâmica.
countryside, each with vendors and residents who have stories to tell,
Ok,
and
temos
missions with which they can
várias
use
coisas que
your
podemos fazer fora, né? De Hogwarts, não é?
Be on the lookout for enchanting magical puzzles that may very well have been designed by Merlin himself when he was a student at Hogwarts. Magical beasts roam the lands outside the castle walls. Some have been corrupted by a mysterious dark magic, while others are at risk of poachers and their traps. If you're feeling benevolent, you can rescue them and restore them to health in the Room of Requirement. But there are dangers beyond your understanding in the world as well. Dungeons and vaults hold perilous threats and also untold...
Acho que o pessoal vai querer
choose to explore as it may lead you.
rever possivelmente apenas os filmes, não é? com HBO Max agora estão disponíveis, mas certamente vão querer rever os filmes, pelo menos os filmes, para conseguirem jogar este jogo na total experiência que ele oferece.
Learn long-forgotten mysteries. Become the witch or wizard you want to be as you leave your unique mark on the wizarding world. Here, in Hogwarts Legacy.
Tá muito bom, pá. Tá muito bom, pá, tá muito bom. Holiday! Portanto vai sair lá para outubro, novembro deste ano. Nice. Quer vamos ter mais? Não vamos ter mais nada. Aí está, portanto, disponível para PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4. Lá para o final do ano vamos ter então Hogwarts. Para lá ver aqui mais um pouco de conteúdo.
The attention to detail and the passion and the love for this brand that the team has is astonishing.
Our team is so excited to take all of the love that they put into this as fans and give it to fans.
This is the game that they've dreamed of for 20 years.
Yeah, behind the scenes.
The lore of the Wizarding World is already so rich, and all we had to do was harness those elements and build a game out of it.
Isto é mesmo para fãs de Harry Potter, não é? De Hogwarts. Este ano também vai ser o lugar das criaturas fantásticas, da Fantastic Beasts 3. Portanto, também vai sair também um complemento a este Hogwarts.
We really want to make sure that anything we add or anything we play with or anything that we explore really feels authentic.
Bringing to life just the charm and the love of everything we have for the books, and then marrying that with the iconic experiences from the movies.
Não podem dizer que isto não está bom, porque está.
Just the perfect handshake between.
Estás fixe? Eu não estou a ver os comentários, mas eu já respondo, está bem? Aqui tenho que botar o móvel de cabeça para baixo.
Seeing things portrayed for the first time, maybe they've read something and had a picture in their head the whole time, but then finally to get to touch it, to walk around it.
You've got all of these elements that can come together to create this amazing AAA open world action RPG.
When it comes to the open world, we just knew it wasn't going to be enough to just stare out of the windows of Hogwarts and wonder what it's like out there. But the final question that fans ask is, what's beyond that? What's beyond the Forbidden Forest? What's going to be beyond Hogsmeade? What's beyond the Black Lake if I start traveling south? And we just felt like we had to answer those questions. We're creating a real wide palette of opportunities and ways to explore the world. You're going to see different stories that are really exclusive to who you were in the world.
Hogwarts Legacy is an original story that takes place in the late 1800s.
You are a new student who is starting at the famed School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year, which is very unusual. So already there's a bit of an edge and a bit of a mystery.
The original story that we tell in the game is your story of what you did, in the Wizarding World that you haven't seen before.
Or make our own magic with our story we're trying to tell.
Portanto, o jogo demonstra a nossa própria história enquanto feiticeiros entrar no 5º ano de Hogwarts. Portanto, enquanto conhecemos o mundo, os feitiços, as poções, os inimigos, as bestas, vamos conhecer também a história do nosso próprio personagem. Isso é muito bom, tem muito conteúdo para diálogo, para narração.
Our process of development started with rereading the books. And over development, we reread the books many times. Every time we start with a new feature, we dig into that. And then beyond, we would go into the films.
Portanto, eles basearam-se tanto nos livros, que têm mais pormenor que os filmes, mas tentaram seguir uma linha que os filmes demonstram, que é muito mais resumida. Mas o pormenor que eles retiram dos livros complementa essa linha narrativa de uma forma extraordinária, que o jogador vai conhecer o jogo do início ao fim como se fosse uma coisa totalmente nova, sempre cheia de mistério, de suspense e de muita ação,
Vai ter gameplay repetido, sim, vai ter gameplay repetido, mas cada novo feitiço dará um toque de diferença a cada essa repetição de gameplay, porque ao aprender um feitiço novo vamos poder estar a usar esse feitiço durante o combate, durante a solução de puzzles, e isso torna logo a coisa espetacular. Até porque vai haver áreas em que não será possível abrir uma porta, puxar uma alavanca, sem ser com um feitiço específico que podemos conseguir apenas no final do jogo.
We've put so many little secrets and passageways and rooms in this castle.
We recreate those very important locations, and then there's these other places that are only mentioned in the books or just alluded to, and we have to make the connective tissue that brings all of it together.
Adding a world that is a breathing, living world is very hard to do, because it's all about the details. And as a concept,
Um mundo como este é complicado de criar porque é repleto de detalhes. Portanto, o jogo levou muito tempo a ser feito. As bases do jogo levaram muito tempo a ser feito. As ideias do jogo levaram muito tempo a ser idealizadas, não é? Mas o resultado final é algo que vai satisfazer o jogador, que vai trazer então uma aspiração sempre à novidade, ao mesmo tempo que emerge no jogo, na continuação do jogo. E isto é tudo o que nós fazemos ou podemos fazer no jogo. Já não estou bom, pá.
We truly hope you enjoyed the Hogwarts Legacy State of Play. Our team is so grateful for the excitement and for the passion that all of you bring to this. It's truly what fuels us. On behalf of our team at WB Games Avalanche, we want to thank you for being here today, and we'll see you at Hogwarts.
Portanto, final do ano, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5. Este ano, não sei ainda se é exclusivo, mas pronto, acabou o State of Play, portanto foram 23 minutos, mais algum tempo de preparação da live, e vocês foram todos fantásticos. Eu sou o Netweb, esperamos então pelo próximo State of Play, no próximo live stream. Fiquem bem, subscrevam, partilhem, comentem também, e ficamos então à espera de Hogwarts, não é? Para PlayStation. Mais uma vez obrigado. Fim da transmissão.